Uh-oh. Guess what, y'all? I messed up. I left my pillowcase in the other AC unit down inside. I just realized that. So there you go. I gotta go back and get it. All right, y'all. In this episode, I take you through me doing, within my very limited knowledge, what I can to clean up the AC coils on our RV. Here's the deal. At the time of this video, it was 107 to 113 in Texas, North Texas, and we were not getting any, and I mean any, reprieve from our air conditioning. And so I'd done some research online, found that maybe I needed to clean up my coils as a start. So I bought the appropriate supplies, jumped up on the roof, and this is the story of how that went. And I can assure you, being on top of my roof is not my comfort zone. So it was very, very nerve-wracking for me, but at the same time, was able to accomplish a little bit there. So check this one out and be sure to like and subscribe. We do appreciate any of that love we can get, because it certainly helps us get more exposure there on YouTube. All right, thank you so much, and check this one out. Okay, so I need to get this bucket up there with me, and I need to do it safely. And I also am not very keen on heights. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm taking my belt. Good thing I'm a fatty, and good thing I've got a belly, because, you know, I can take this, loop it, put it over my shoulder like a strap. So I'm gonna loop it around the bucket, buckle it up, put it over my shoulder, and I can start climbing. Oh yeah, got this little stool down here because, you know, I need help. Because, you know, I'm extremely average height. All right. Woo. Well, maybe a tip is don't do this in the middle of the summer in Texas, because it is 10 o'clock in the morning and it's already hot up here. So I got the morning sun's already beating down. I've got shade trees here, but given the time of year that it is, the sun travels kind of straight over the sky instead of to the southern portion over here. So sounds like I'm breathing hard. I am, because you know, climbing upstairs, that's not my normal thing. So anyway, let's get going here. Now, I've got some goodies here to share with y'all, and that is got some water for spraying off the coils, a towel for catching some slop, maybe even protecting my knees and legs while I'm up here. I've seen a lot of people referring to two types of cleaner. This one, they say use on the exterior. I forget the terminology because that's not my thing, but this would be the one that, I guess a condenser maybe? I don't know. Anyway, the one that is on the outside, then you remove this extra protector, and that's gonna be the coils that blow the air over the... I'm filming up here, man. What you got? Oh, here. Check it out. Here's my neighbor.
I think I saw one of those.
Scott, say hi.
Oh, hello. How are you?
This is Scott. Scott, you're on YouTube right now.
Oh, there we go.
So Scott's one of the awesome neighbors we have that we're sad to leave here. And I reached out to him because I was like, hey, do you have anything to cut such and such? And so here he is. I'm guessing you came to rescue me, right?
Yes, that's it.
Woo! All right, so Scott's gonna try and help me out here. A couple other things I got. Knee pads. You know, I got 40-year-old knees, plus. Anyway, so this will help me while I'm up here. And also because when it gets really, really hot in a minute, I can protect my knees. Magnetic bowl for putting screws in so they don't roll away from me, because I don't have to keep climbing up and down this ladder. I've got 4-in-1 screwdriver, so it's two size Phillips, 2 size flatheads. I've got some metal tape, okay, and that is for sealing up any of the insulated areas if I have to cut them. And then my knife, okay, in case I do have to cut something. I think it's important for y'all to see somebody that's not a professional. I'm just a dude, you know, just a guy that try to figure things out as I go. So, you know, we'll see how this goes. They say you can learn anything on YouTube. All right. Right here, this is the condensers, and so this is what's dirty. We definitely need to clean that, and that's what's going to be this stuff right here. Okay, that's what we're going to do. And then inside of this box is going to be what cools the air down for inside the rig. We're going to take that off, and we're going to clean that as well. So yeah, that's the plan. So I do have a couple, and I mean like just 2 or 3 little fins that are kind of bent in one spot. I'm not too worried about those right now, and I don't have the tools to fix it. I mean, I might be able to run my knife blade in there and just straighten it a little bit. I might do that. But other than that, everything looks pretty good, straight wise. I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's right there is what we're talking about. Those little, yep, right there. Okay. All right, now for foam. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're spraying this foam on here from the bottom up. I appreciate you making it this far into the video. If you would, take a quick second to hit that like button, subscribe. That way when we have more videos coming out about all of our crazy adventures, and I assure you we've got some doozies coming your way, you'll be able to check those out and see what life looks like for my family here on the road. Okay, we're gonna let that set. In the meantime, we're gonna work on the indoor cooling coils here. Again, I don't have the right terminology, but you'll figure it out. I've opened this up. Looks pretty clean. Okay. Now, if you look, this is the sensor that we're going to set aside. Now, down in there, it looks pretty okay. Pretty clean there. We definitely got some fins that could use some straightening. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of that silver tape on the edge of this box, because I think this is sucking in hot air into the camper, even though it's supposed to pass through here or somehow. And so anyway, I'm going to tape that up because I just don't think that's right, and that it takes in that much hot air. So I'm going to do that, and you know, if I'm wrong, y'all can tell me all about it. And I got this all taped off, so maybe keeping out some of that hot air. And got to get my hat because my bald head was getting burnt. So here we are, looking good. And now I'm going to put the cover back on, and that'll be this one. And then I've got one more up there to do, and hopefully we'll have some better working air conditioning when this is all said and done. Now, I will say this: there are people that know how to test the coils better than I do, or not test them, but test all the components and using a ohms meter kind of thing. I don't. That's not my jam. I have to learn that later, but I'm just trying to get some air conditioning going for now while we're burning up inside. Okay, as you can see, I am very gingerly walking around up here on this roof. And the reason why is because I don't like heights. And it's very wobbly because I don't have all the stabilizers down. And even if that wasn't the case, even if I did have them down, I'd still be very cautious about how I walk up here because I'm just, you know, I'm heavy. I'm like almost 240 pounds. And so it's a lot of weight to put on one spot on this roof. So I'm just trying to be careful and not, you know, haphazard up here. So anyway, I'm gonna get to work on this AC unit. The nice thing is this one's actually in the shade, so that is good news. So here we go. Uh-oh. Guess what, y'all? I messed up. I left my pillowcase in the other AC unit down inside. I just realized that. So there you go. I gotta go back and get it.